list, places to travel. I want to do a Mediterranean cruise. I do want to go to Italy, Greece. I want to go to Egypt and see the pyramids. Ideally, I can get back on that in the near future. I am Libra White, and I'm a Senior Public Relations Manager at Lam Research. So Lam Research is a company that manufactures semiconductor equipment. This equipment enables companies to make chips. The chip makers create everything that you probably use that's electronic. Your phones, Xbox or PlayStations, you have a smart refrigerator, smart television, smart thermostat. All the electronics, there is a chip inside. So it starts here at Lam Research, and from there, we enable the technology for companies to develop the next big thing. So my current role is in the corporate communications department. It's important to create messages and maintain relationships with reporters and media outlets. A lot of them are technology trades, to really keep them up to speed on what we're doing and what we're working on, as well as to share news with them and to find and submit for award opportunities. I wanted to be a journalist or a lawyer. I enjoy journalism and writing and really getting to the truth and telling stories. Lawyer was more so for justice, and being fairness was very important to me. UC Santa Cruz was a great experience. The journalism degree actually had gone away when I got there. I went with the community studies program because it included a 6-month field study option where you can go do an internship where you wanted to. My field study was working at the local TV station as an intern. I was hired as an associate producer for the morning newscast. That was a great experience, just working in the newsroom. I was still veering in the producer area of broadcast television at the time. So when I graduated, I was working at a newswire service in Los Angeles. I would go through and get the public relations, the press releases, go through them, determine what was newsworthy. So in that job, it was more so where I got more exposed to public relations. And at the same time, I got a part-time job at a PR firm. And then I decided I preferred PR. As someone in the newsroom told me, I sold my soul to PR. And went over and started in public relations, and I haven't really looked back. So for the public relations department, we handle really just telling the world our story and helping communicate those messages. Every audience has different messages on how they want to learn and what they want to know. And it also involves really just talking about the technology and what we're enabling. There may be an event coming up that you need to prepare for. We also handle crisis communication, so there may be a potential situation that's happening and we want to be prepared with a statement should that information get out or should the reporters come to us with that. So every day, you have an idea what you're going to do that day and that week, but I would say you're working on different projects on an ongoing basis. So a press release is a document very similar to a news story, giving an explainer and an overview of what you're announcing. And this is a key tool you use when you're sharing with reporters and getting media coverage. It's important to craft messages so that it's easier for the public to understand what you're doing and why you're doing it and how this may affect them. You can start off in journalism. That's a clear pathway to PR, and I do recommend at least being a part of your school paper and activities where you can help on the journalism side to really learn how to tell a story. So when you're later communicating with journalists, you know what they're looking for. Anything related to publicity, if you're part of a club, if it's creating the flyers and really trying to promote and getting people to come to your events. Whatever area you want to go into, I think you should be an expert in that area to more properly communicate about it. So like if it's sports related, if it's an entertainment, maybe that's for you, or if it's for the environment, or if it's for a nonprofit. All companies and all organizations really need someone in communications to help tell their stories. Thank you so much for listening to me today. I look forward to your questions, and I will talk to you soon.
We'd love to hear your questions. Make sure to submit or upvote to have the presenter answer them.